We've been out enjoying the Perseus this past week and actually been on quite a journey. A literal journey in the sense we've been travelling over to Nyx a lot, but also a journey of discovery with the ship as we learn what works and what doesn't. A few days from now, the ship would be outfitted fully and a different colour. For the first trip to Nyx though, it was more or less stock. The Perseus handles well through the wormhole. Being able to see a lot of the ship in front of you definitely has a unique feel to it. I was to meet up with Skysloper and Zergo first, and Skysloper would actually already be involved in some missions in the Glacium Belt. It didn't take long for the belt to come into view. There were targets to take down. I was alone on the Perseus right now, and the pilot does have access to a weapon, provided there is no one in the co-pilot seat, a remote turret atop the ship. The ship also has a ton of PDCs that will engage enemy ships automatically when it is in range. Now, for this first session that makes the first half of this video, my mic audio was not picked up by OBS, so sadly for the first half of this video I will be silent among the team. While I waited for Skysloper, I'd play around with the torpedoes.
You guys, you need to check out the Onyx facilities after the update. Absolutely crazy.
And I found that you can fly the ship from the co-pilot seat. Skysloper and Zergo were coming aboard, and as you know, I am not particularly confident in my flying ability, so Zergo was going to be our pilot. Initially, I was going to make use of the bridge gunner remote turret that is located just below the nose of the ship.
Remember everything and just repeat.
You have the access to normal guns.
But we were actually short on a main gunner right now, so I'd be convinced to jump in the front main turret while Skysloper took up the rear one. To get to the front turret of the ship, you have to head through the torpedo room. We'll get a good look at the interior of the ship in the next video when we start bringing supplies on board.
Yeah. Making some adjustment to the power core of the ship.
We were heading out to another mission in the Glacium Belt.
We are jumping.
This was a patrol mission, so the enemy strength was not known heading in. The main turrets have massive size 8 guns, but the projectile speed for these cannons is quite slow. As a second option, they also have size 3 guns, and in the stock loadout these are Mantis Gatling guns. The Mantis lands hits more reliably, but they feel really underpowered on the ship. So I'd switch back to the big main guns, and this time Zergo would get us lined up and close to land some hits.
Yeah, the Mantis right cannons are. I think we can very fast.
I'm literally watching cannon fire just fly up in the distance.
Sometimes though, the PDCs will end up getting the target finished off. Fadinator is joining us on board, so I'd be returning to the bridge. As the patrol continued, we get some varied objectives, scanning the little satellite thingies, for example, as we moved through the belt. These new patrol missions are quite varied in that way, and I like the fact that you don't know what you're going to get on each mission, which leads to replayability quite well. Sooner we were hopping off to another combat encounter. I do quite enjoy the view from the gunner seat on the bridge, and the same for the co-pilot seat.
I'm under attack! Please, do you hear this? Help me!
The enemy strength here would be quite strong. The Mantis stealth felt underpowered, and we didn't know this at the time, but one critical flaw with the ship is that the pilot loses control of countermeasures if there is another person in a bridge seat. Zergo was making the best of things, but we were taking damage here. But the incoming fire would prove too much for the ship in this fight.
And we solved this. Okay, so what I was trying to do is I was trying to redirect the power to the back shields and run away.
Fortunately, the airlock behind the bridge would grant us a quick exit. This goes to show that the Perseus is not a behemoth in game right now and can be overwhelmed by fire from smaller ships. Zero would make his way in using a paladin to pick us up and take a lot of fire himself as we came aboard.
Oh, I'm toast. This goes anywhere.
Go.
Okay, man things.
We're fine. We're fine.
So we'd make it back out to Levski, but we'd have some outfitting changes to make to the ship. Skysloper would again make a very generous offer to provide us with NDB-30s to replace the Mantis.
The max live for this.
Yes, yeah, we can get up on top.
Oh,
Can't
that's true.
The upper airlock that we'd use to escape also grants access to the top of the ship for refitting.
The mobile glass.
I paid about 5 million for 4 of these guns.
Yeah, those guns are expensive.
Soon all the size 3 guns had been replaced and the ship had received its first upgrade. And launching from Levski, we'd also see the first of several different paints I try out before landing on the red one. I wanted a good white paint, but the one that was released had this swirly alien pattern on it that I didn't like, so we were trying out the others. Belt. Guns are active. We were here to take down a target, and he was flying a caterpillar.
Back.
Right, yeah.
Because that thing is good.
Okay, that's it. And with me at the helm, we'd need to focus on the pressing threats first. Okay, that cutlass. Prioritize cutlass, because that thing is tearing us out. Yep, cutlass got good shot, good shot. Nicely done. Yeah, that was great. Back on the target there. Okay, nose up. Okay, you should have line of sight now. Good. Yeah, the landing hits. Am I too close? Your landing hits. Yeah, damn, that thing is tough. Okay, second round. Point noise. Coupling. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Target's gone. Good work. Good shooting, guys. Good work. Good shooting, both of you. Target. Buccaneer. Coupling. Gone, yeah. The change of guns has helped a lot. We'd get some cleanup done with the cannons before leaving.
I think it's just taking the job changing if their signature repop back.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, no more targets.
Next mission then.
Oh wait.
We
Jim,
did not take
where's
much
that?
damage, and I have to say. So we'd learned a valuable lesson about the Perseus vulnerabilities and scored our first victory as well. But we'd have plenty more adventures over the coming days and further improve the ship. How did we get on and what did we learn? Join us next time to find out. I'm very pleased to announce the winner of our Clipper game package giveaway with the comment that you see on screen right now. Chaotic's Dark Soul 89 is the winner. Congratulations to you, and I hope you get a lot of fun out of the ship. And again, I want to thank COG for sending such a cool prize our way. As always, I want to thank all of you at home for watching and all of our very generous patrons that you can see on screen right now. These very generous people keep this channel going with their support, and I want to thank each and every one of you for choosing to support the channel. Thank you all so much. And in this video, I would especially like to thank Sly-Fi and CJ Gilbert, who both recently became backers of the channel. Thank you both so much for your support. That is a huge help, and all I can say is thank you. We'll be back with more from Star Citizen very soon.